Welcome to Tarantula Beast. My name is Ryan, and today I'm going to tell you guys how to take care of the Mexican fireleg tarantula. Let's get this show on the road. So the Mexican fireleg, or Brachypelma boehmei, is a species that is endemic to the Guerrero state of Mexico and parts of Belize, and this species lives in dry scrublands and rocky terrains. So this species grows up to a 6.5-inch leg span, and it is a slow grower, so it takes a lot of long-term commitment to raise one up from a sling to an adult. And the females, they live up to 25 years, while the males only live 7 to 8 years, dying shortly after reaching sexual maturity, usually about a year or two. But the big plus is, for males, that is a pretty long lifespan. Brachypelma species tend to have longer lifespans for males than species of other genuses, so that is a huge plus. Now, this species is considered an intermediate level species. It is a New World terrestrial species that is an opportunistic burrower as well, and it tends to be more defensive and skittish compared to other Brachypelma species, which is a genus known for being docile. But these guys, they're bolty, they're fast, and they are professional hair kickers. Mine has only kicked hairs at me twice so far, but still, these guys are D1 hair kickers, and they're one of the worst urticating hairs of any tarantula species. So as mentioned already, this is a New World terrestrial species, so it requires a terrestrial setup. The enclosure should be at least 3 times the size of the spider's leg span. It should be filled at least halfway with substrate, preferably reptisoil, cocoa fiber, or peat moss. And it should be filled at least halfway so that it has the opportunity to burrow and to reduce any risk of rupturing its abdomen. And it should be provided a cork bark hide for hiding and a full water dish at all times. Occasionally overflow the dish as well. Room temperature is fine for the species. Humidity should be aimed at a moderate percentage, like 50 to 60%, as these guys like it fairly dry. So now for feeding, slings get pinhead crickets or flightless fruit flies twice a week. Juveniles get small to medium crickets or dubia roaches every 7 to 10 days, depending on the size of the abdomen. And adults get large crickets or dubia roaches every 2 to 3 weeks, depending on the size of the tarantula's abdomen as well. Prey should be no bigger than the abdomen, and if the abdomen is thinner than the widest part of the carapace, increase the feeding frequency. And if it is wider, then decrease the feeding frequency. And as far as molts go, slings should wait a day or two after a molt before feeding. And then juveniles should wait at least 5 to 10 days after a molt before feeding. Mine recently molted as well, and I fed it exactly a week after it molted. Well, actually, it was 8 days after it molted, because I didn't have any crickets yet. But anyways, adults should wait 2 weeks after a molt to feed again. So now my takeaways on the species. This is a beautiful spider, black body with striking orangish red colored legs. Like I mentioned before, this is a professional hair kicker, so definitely handle at your own risk. And mine has only kicked hairs at me twice so far, but then again, I've only had it for a month and 3 days. I've had it since July 10th, which was right before I created this channel. And I also have a strong desire for the Afaunapelma counterpart of this species, which is the Mexican bloodleg, or Afaunapelma bicoloratum. And the males have a long lifespan compared to other species, so that's a huge plus, like I mentioned already. And It'll make a great addition to your collection if you don't have one already. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll put out more videos like this. I will see y'all next time.